Okay, so once again, another stacked issue, another stacked volume in this new Teen Titans saga. I would say that the main part of this whole bit is Starfire's backstory. We learned that she is an actual princess from Tamaran, and it's been years, it's been about 6 years since she was taken from there as part of a bargain in order to save her world from the Celestials. The Guardians worked with the Celestials. Tamaran was battling with the Celestials for about 100 Earth years. Based on what Starfire said there, and based on some hints that I've gotten in other media, Starfire, she should live longer than the average human, like her race, based on, if I'm not mistaken. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. And another thing that we'll probably cross when we get there is that Starfire mentioned her brother, I think, and her parents, but she didn't mention her sister. And for those of you who watched the 2000 series and just know, overall lore of DC and Starfire, she has a sister, an older sister, I think, called Blackfire. So I'd be interesting to see. I'd be interested to see how that fits in with her backstory. But she was taken and then sold as a slave from world to world, apparently. So naturally, my mind actually went places where it probably shouldn't have gone, or should it? But I don't think that I know the exact age of Starfire as yet. But they're called the New Teen Titans. I'm assuming that she is in her mid to late teens. If I had to guess, I'd probably say she's about 17. But maybe they aged her up to like 18 to not make it seem weird. But at the same time, she has been sold as a slave from world to world before even becoming an adult in our Earth years, most likely. So there's that. Plus, what kind of slave was she sold as? Was because that's the thing. I'm guessing that if this was published in this modern era, they might alter some things, because otherwise they didn't really spell anything out either way. It's just that our minds are naturally going to some dirty corners with that backstory. But that's the main part for me. There's a lot of other things that happened in this issue. Raven spoke about Trigon, which is the threat that forced her to form the Titans. Robin is still having a little difficulty in trusting her, but of course, Kid Flash is on her side. The Fearsome Five, which is a team of supervillains, they were formed. They're kind of being manipulated by Trigon. And Shimmer, the girl of the group, the female villain, she's in the running for my favorite character design. And by my favorite character design, I am going for the shallow reason of her probably being the sexiest character thus far that I've seen. And that's saying a lot, seeing that we have Starfire in it already and we've seen Raven. Even though we haven't gotten Raven fully unmasked as yet, she still is really hot in this. Shimmer is up there. Shimmer is on that same tier, the highest tier of attractive female designs that we've gotten so far in this series. Overall, the artwork is brilliant as always. This part ended with the Titans being trapped and defeated by the Fearsome Five. Raven mentioned that she's going to have to visit the Justice League, even though they once scorned her. That's how the issue ended. She mentioned that the Titans would be needed to fight and defeat the League as well, before they were trapped. But of course, Cyborg said, hey, they're just basically flies compared to the League. But Raven said that they're going to have to do that. But yeah, that's it. Really, really good issue.